What is going on? Welcome to the Shit Vegan Show. It's been a long ass time. We've already got a comment from North Pole, which is Cully. First show back in a while, man. Or have you been back for a while? It is the first show back. I've done a couple of check-ins just to see how everything's all going. Just to give brief updates of what's been going on. That's been over on YouTube. So, yeah. This is the first, legit show that I've done in a while. Got a couple of things to talk about. You would have think that because I've been gone for so long, I'd have heaps and heaps and heaps of content, but I've been, lots of shit's been happening. I've quit my job, as you all know. I sold my house, moved into a new house, and if you saw me live the other night on Facebook, I mentioned that I was going to be live last night, but got busy yesterday, which flowed into last night. And you can see this is the new digs. So this is where the show will be happening for the most part in the futures. I've got some pretty cool little nifty things. If you look down below, you'll see my bed there. Got some LED lights underneath. Remote controlled all the way around. Pretty tight. So yeah. Who's here? What's been happening? I did a bit of a plug probably about an hour ago on the social medias, being Facebook and Instagram and stuff. And I'm a little bit nervous. It's like I got a little bit of nerves coming back on the show. So, yeah. Things are just happening. I'm back. I'm actually settled in. And, yeah. I'm all ready to go. Trying to pick Shit Vegans back up and move along. So, Cully, we'll have to organise an actual time now. And then, you'll have to just send me some things to or what not to talk about, or we can just have a chat, and then we can decide what you don't mind going out to the world. Because if you've been following along over the past, couple of months, Cully was going to be a guest on the show, but we had a time lined up, but everything just got too busy right then and there, and I had to put it behind me, or put it on the back burner. And then, So this is the Shit Vegan Show. Live on Twitch. And then I export it across to YouTube. And also, if it sounds good enough, to Spotify. So if you're listening to this on Spotify, thanks for taking the time to have a listen. Now, the Shit Vegan Show, I just talk shit, really. That's pretty much it. I don't usually have lots of things. Sometimes I've got lots of things to talk about, and when my shows are planned, the shows tend to go a lot better. So I've got a couple of things to talk about. So, yeah, I'm back. Oh no, I put a typo in the live stream. I called it the Shot Vegan Show, and it's crazy because I didn't even do that on my on my phone. But yeah, before we kick things off, make sure you go across to YouTube, hit subscribe. And if you're seeing this on YouTube, like, comment, share, all that sort of stuff. I'm open to debates. So if people want to debate me on my lifestyle and my lifestyle choices and the way I advocate, please feel free to get in touch. If you want to right now, we can do it right now. I'm happy to do that while we're live. Gone through a bout of sickness over the last week as well. If anyone's got any questions, please feel free to drop them. So, I guess we'll just get right into it. My mate Chris Delaney, remember him? He's been on the show a couple of times. He's my good mate. I'm not sure if I've said this before to you on the show, but every time someone is to say to me, who do you think is the nicest person you've ever met? Or the guy who's the nicest guy? I will always say Chris Delaney. What up, Honeybee 420? How you going? Welcome. First time chat from Honeybee 420. Where you from? Drop us a line. Ask us some questions. If you're vegan, wicked. If you're not, that's cool too. I'm here to help you, I guess, transition into that lifestyle if you have any questions that need answering. From my perspective, I'm just a guy who has a really small Twitch channel and a really small YouTube channel. So, yeah, Chris Delaney, my mate. If you're listening on Spotify or on YouTube, you'll hear me talking to people who are on the stream because all my shows are live. They are all 100% live. I do it on the spot. So that's where we're at. Yeah, Chris Delaney. He made a post on Facebook the other day where he put a picture up of a cute calf, a baby cow. And his caption said, wondering, how could you want to kill this beautiful being? And I asked that same question. I started asking that same question when I became conscious of my own choices. I said to my girlfriend the other day, if someone were to ask you, why are you vegan? Is this a good response? I'm vegan because I became conscious of my unconscious choices. And, you know, if you want to boil it down to a couple of words, those would be the words, or at least a quick, easy way to explain why, because it covers when we're not vegan in the world that we live in, we're indoctrinated into a society that views animals as below us. Below us so much that they're not even considered victims. Where we commit the most violent atrocities known to our race. Known to their races. Our race and their species. And it's just cruel, mostly unconscious. I became conscious of the choices I was making because I chose to not bury my head in the sand anymore and avoid confronting my own feelings and my own indoctrination and my own hypocrisy. And then I became conscious of the choices I was making. And then what that did for me was that opened up my mind and changed my worldview so much that I became aware of many other unconscious choices and things that I was doing in my life. So in an attempt to be a better person and my actions had to follow the choices that I was making by choosing to eat to buy and procure the dead animal body parts that I was eating my whole life. I demanded that animal went through a slaughterhouse. I demanded that animal was brought into this world for the sole purpose of going into my belly. And what's involved in that whole process, from breeding to pooping, is not a process that if anyone knew about it consciously, anyone would want to actually be involved in or be a part of or pay to support. Animals are artificially inseminated to be brought into this world for the most part. Artificial insemination is a euphemism. We have other terms for that if those terms applied in the human context, we force breed them, and when they're born, we take them away from their parents, and we do harmful things to them. We mutilate their bodies. We put knives into their necks. We butcher their bodies into hundreds of pieces. We package them up, and then we send them on trucks to supermarkets for people to buy. And yeah, that's pretty much, without going into many graphic details, the process, or part of the process. I know that I will have missed a lot of that. So yeah, so Chris Delaney made that post, and I'm going to go through it, and we're going to share it. And what happened was I what's the word? I provoked someone into debating me. And yeah, so this is the post. If you're listening to this post, listening to this podcast through Spotify or YouTube, you can go check it out on YouTube. And yeah, so this is the post. This is the picture of the calf, and the caption, wondering how could you want to kill this beautiful being. And this person here, Luke Dzvinski, made a comment saying, hunger. And, you know, I mean, I don't think hunger is a justified reason to kill an animal when you could easily eat something else, especially in the country that we live in. I live in Australia. Luke lives in Australia. We are in a privileged position in Australia where we do not have to cause harm to others in order for us to feel satiated. So I made some comments, and I said, you can easily eat something else. Luke responded, yeah, don't like veal too much, prefer beef. You don't need to, and then I responded, you don't need to abuse animals when you can just eat plant foods. Now, where he said here, yeah, don't like veal too much, prefer beef. What is implicit in what he's saying there is that he knows that he has choice. Meaning that his hunger, if you're hungry and if you're in a situation where you need to eat to survive, I don't think that you'd be in a position to make a choice. You will eat what is put in front of you in order to survive. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's just how I would do it. Well, that's just how I understand it. Excuse the coughs. I'm still trying to get over that cough that's been plaguing me for the last couple of weeks. So yeah, he said, I'm allergic to plants and their toxins. And then I responded, I call bullshit. Dude's never eaten a chip or bread, a carrot or broccoli. And then he responded, ew, gluten and nightshades, I get inflammation. I'm like, well, you know, when people make these types of comments, right? These types of comments, they're saying that in order to like continue to justify the action of killing the animal for food. And they say things ill, gluten and nightshades. Like gluten and nightshades are the only other two things that you can eat. What are there? There's like 50,000 odd different types of plants. More, maybe hundreds of thousands. You know, a sheer vast number. So, you know, one of those things. And he then goes on to say, you ever wonder why veggies taste bitter? That's the toxins in them used to repel insects. I always thought that some vegetables tasted bitter, yeah. some fruits taste bitter. Sometimes, yeah. Not all of them. Are you saying that all veggies are bitter? Yeah, I can grant that maybe some plants do have that type of, I don't know, characteristic in order to repel insects and predators and things like that. But they don't have a central nervous system. They don't have the ability to experience subjective reality. They are not sentient. So the argument plants feel pain, which didn't actually come out in this debate. The argument plants feel pain is dead, tired, and is not an argument that has any basis in science. If you were to have someone lie to you by saying, scientists say that plants feel pain, call them out for being liars, because they are lying. What I say as a result of that, there's many things I say to that. And I would have definitely have covered them on this show. One of them is I put two options on the table. One is a puppy. The other one is a carrot. And then I say, all right, if you had a knife, which one would you cut open and eat? Now, we don't even need to answer that, because anyone who says the puppy, that means that they are demonstrably psychopathic, in my view, because there's a perfectly healthy, fine carrot right in front of you that you could chop up and eat instead. I could also go down the route of, okay, plants feel pain. I would say, hey, hang on. I didn't realize that you were a plants rights activist. It would make sense if you ate only plants then, because what does a cow eat? What does a chicken eat? What does a pig eat? More plants go into producing animal products than they do to produce foods for people who eat exclusively plants. Luckily, we didn't go down that path, but because I'm on the Shit Vegan Show and I'm talking shit, it's taking me down that path. So, all right, so we continue on. And I said, he said, ever wonder why, they taste bitter? And I said, never wondered. Been eating veggies all my life and exclusively for 7 years. You have no excuse. You are lying when you say you don't eat food other than corpses and what comes out of their bodies. And he responded, where did I say that? Sounds like you are lying and making things up. I've just said that I have eaten them and they give me inflammation. Now, they're very ambiguous things that are being said there. Saying, where did I say that? Where did I say what? Sounds like I am lying, doesn't provide a reason why I'm lying. And that he said he has eaten them and they give me inflammation. What? All the plants? Come on, Luke. And then I respond. I spend a bit of time on this response. I said, you obviously misrepresented what I said. Read again. You have no excuse. You are lying when you say you don't eat food other than corpses and what comes out of their bodies. I didn't say that you have never eaten food that isn't a corpse. I said you are lying when you say you don't eat food other than corpses. Also, what you've done in your next comment is what's called an appeal to hypocrisy, or a to quoque. It's a logical fallacy. Oh, hang on, I didn't say that. Didn't tell you that. He also said, I wonder how many insect corpses you eat while eating those bitter veggies. That also is in line with the plants feel pain argument, because the amount of plants that go into feeding animals. So that just killed that argument dead. And he tends to go and fall back onto that argument. And I piss it off, really. And yeah, so I called it as to quoque, which is a logical fallacy, or the appeal to hypocrisy. You say, I wonder how many insect corpses you eat while eating those bitter veggies in an attempt to convict me of the same offense. The legit reality, this is reality. Since I'm living in reality, not sure if you are, is that in order for a vegan to eat solely plants, it would account for almost an insurmountable percentage less bug deaths than the amount of bug deaths the average corpse-munching animal abuser would kill. Because in order for your argument to slip through, you would omit the key factor that it is more important that more plants are fed to animals than are fed to vegans. Next. So that was my response. And then you'd think that would be enough to, get into any rational brain, any rational, sane mind, and be put where the logic part is and run through the logic receptors, if there is such a thing, and be like, oh shit, yeah, that makes sense. And then he goes on to say, Nick, the animals are vegan, so vegans still account for the majority of insect deaths. I also never said that you are making up things. Even if the animals are vegan, right, we are killing them to feed you. Like, you can't grow an animal and not feed them. Like, what the hell? What the shit? So we've got a couple of viewers here as well, so feel free to drop a line. This is an interactive podcast. So, because we're quite new, Cully, when you coming over, dude? We're going to have to work it out. I actually start work. I got a job, which I start working 9 to 5 again on Monday. And I just started going to the gym too. So, yeah, sometime soon, man. I'll bring two microphones over, 2 boom arms, 2 headsets, my laptop, and my Rodecaster, and it'll be a good test to get the show going somewhere else. Hell yeah, son. Train hard, fight easy. That's what's up. Never been in a fight in my life. Well, I mean, I've been punched in the face, and I've punched someone in the face. This is going back high school days. Back in those days. Wasn't fun. Didn't like it. Ha, of course. Yeah, let's do it. Like, get at me, and I'll get at you, and then we'll work something out. So let's do it. Let's absolutely do it. All right, back to Luke. So he goes on to say, Nick, why are you so ashamed of all the animals and insects you kill through farming? Why do you go on to say that crops that feed cattle do more, so it's okay for you to do cause you do less? Cause you do less. Don't you think taking a mouse's life through farming is bad? Like, yeah, I do. I do think taking a mouse's life through farming is bad, but that's the only system we've got for the time being. I think plant agriculture can absolutely be fixed up. I think plant agriculture has many downfalls and many pitfalls, but we base our normal plant agriculture on animal agriculture, on the way we grow crops to feed animals. At least that's my understanding of how it happens. I got a lolly here too that I'm going to eat. It's frozen, but it's pretty good. It's a like a fantail, a vegan fantail. Caramel in the middle, vegan chocolate on the outside, with coconut oil. Probably should have waited. And now I'm chewing it. Yeah, awesome. Delicious. So hold that thought while I get it chewed up. Here's some beats. Didn't realise it was so chewy. All right, we back. Excuse me, I did not think that was going to take that long. I thought that was going to be quite an easy thing to chew and munch on. So then, yeah. But yeah. Plant agriculture that kills animals is shit. It's really shit. But the difference is intent. We don't intend to do that. It's just a byproduct of it. People drive cars all day, every day. People get hit by cars all day, every day. No one intends to do it. Some people do. Does that mean we shouldn't be, driving cars? What up, Avery? Queen Phoenix 8. Remember Faux Phoenix Gaming, who used to come into the stream a lot? My friend Avery. What up? Welcome to the show. Thank you very much. I am back. Just going through another post, which I think you may have seen. And he goes on to say, my friend Tia rocks up to the show. Tia, why are you laughing at my allergies? I get bad skin and sore joints after eating gluten. Why are you vegan so degrading? So basically what he's doing is he's having a cry, because that's all he can do. He doesn't have an argument. And then, there's a bit of back and forth there. So I don't think I say too much after that. But the post is not public. It's like pulling teeth. Yeah, just going through the post. Yeah. See, debate me live so we can stay on track. So this guy, the reason I actually debated this guy live is because I've been asking this guy to debate for months. Months and months and months. And he would never put his hand up. He'd never, ever put his hand up. So I went live and I was provoking him. I was insulting him in order to come live. And I'm honest about that. I was saying you were being a bitch. You were being I can't remember, like a coward, along those lines, And, I don't think the guy is that. I mean, I think people are cowards if they can't even have an adult conversation with someone, especially when they're putting a position forward that they're not willing to defend. And when people get challenged on that, then there you go. I really need to start reading your comments and your posts. Yeah, that comment was from Avery. Yeah, this is how I get most of my content. I make an inflammatory post or something on Facebook, and then I move it across to the stream. I just go over it. So I'll turn the music down, and then I'll bring back on the screen the debate. So I will put the music off for this, and then I start it here. Now, I may not go through it all, depending on how long it goes, but we'll just break it down a bit. So this is the start of it. Luke, welcome to the show.
Right.
About time. Finally, I got you out of the text.
Well, fucking text is all recorded and more prepared.
So is this.
I don't know what you got against it.
This will stay online until, I guess you, concede your points and stop dropping lines on Chris's comments when... You'll notice that in the background of the video here that I'm showing on the stream, that the wall is white. So yesterday, the wall got painted. Did you notice that, Avery? So if you're watching this on YouTube, Twitch, you'll see. But if you are listening on Spotify, you can go across to YouTube and Twitch and view it from there. Yeah, so this wall has been painted. Pretty sweet, hey? And one of my ideas is to get a neon light across the back there. And it will say shit vegans in maybe cursive or however. I don't think I'll be able to get it the same as this logo down here. Because the limits behind the PNG. So see how it's black with the colours. So yeah. Oh, I did notice something was a bit different, but I couldn't put my finger on it. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool, eh? Went through the whole thing. And yeah, got it done. So pulled the bed off the wall and everything off the wall, laid the drapes down. And yeah, got painting. With help from a very special someone in my life. Yeah. So yeah, we'll go back through the video. When all you're saying is nonsensical. So what's your argument?
Why is it nonsensical?
What's your argument for killing animals for no reason?
What do you mean no reason?
Well, what's your reason?
Now,
at the time when I did the debate, I was a little bit sort of uppity, a bit raised, a bit high vibed. And, I just threw out the little argument. What's your reason for killing animals for no reason or whatever? Yeah. So let me just bring that up. Cully, have you bought another house or are you just renting a room? I'm just renting a room from a mate. So like we just share the house and this is my room. So I can shut the door. I put a little cat flap door on there so Betty can come in and out and I can stay very private. As you can see, she just jumped out of the curtain there. Yeah, yep, Avery. This is the guy that was dancing around the questions and not really answering them. Yeah.
Food and nutrients from.
But we don't need food.
What do you mean?
We don't
no
need
reason.
to kill animals for food.
What?
We don't need to kill animals for food.
It's healthier.
No, it's not. We don't need to kill animals for food. What's the leading cause of?
You passed off my comment about plants containing toxins.
Because I'm not talking about plants containing toxins. What's in animal products? What do they eat and what builds up into their bodies?
Well, exactly. They digest the toxins for us and then we can eat it and be healthier.
So you eat animals that have toxins in them that's, it's on a...
No. It goes through their system and they get rid of it.
Yeah, see, I don't know what you're talking about. So what's your argument
for
don't killing animals when you don't need to?
What do you mean? What?
What's your argument for killing animals when you don't need to?
What do you mean I don't need to?
So it's like pulling teeth, right? What's your argument for killing animals when you don't need to? What's your argument?
Well, we need to survive.
But we don't need to eat animals to survive. I haven't eaten animal products in 7 years, and I'm the healthiest I've ever been. There's people who haven't eaten animal products in their whole lives, and some bodybuilders. We don't need animal products to survive. So why do you need to? Why do you feel like you need to kill animals?
So
when you
what
don't
I
have
might
to?
do is I might go through and find the part where he actually puts an argument forward or an excuse.
Back to the same point, saying it's healthier. I think more to that. See what's happening here? You're gish galloping. You're adding. No.
Yeah, so
I'm not adding anything more to that. Are you using that?
Right.
Just go back and say, but toxins.
Why do you want...
No, you have to be specific.
Do you know why?
So
it's healthy.
Basically, I probably should have timestamped this.
Works. Okay, animals kill animals.
Oh, all right.
There it is. Yeah, so he dropped the comment.
You didn't want to talk about health.
Animals kill animals.
You just wanted to talk about ethics, but it's healthier for me.
So let's
it's
just say...
by nature works. Animals kill animals.
There it
all
is.
right. There's something. Animals kill animals, right? So
Yeah, I've brought this point up a fucking many times.
Right. So you're using that animals kill animals as a justification for you to kill animals too?
Can we hear that?
And the healthiness of animal meat.
No. I'm not adding anything more to that. Are you using
Why
that?
not?
Are
I've
you
got
using
a
animals?
number.
Are you using?
So, trying to get an answer out of someone. So, are you like trying to establish the debate? So, are you using animals kill animals as your justification to kill animals? Basically, is what I'm trying to get out of him. Yes or a no. If he is, then we can go down the path. But if he's not, then why did he say it?
Using animals kill animals to justify you paying other people to kill animals on your behalf? Is that what you're saying?
And the health.
But we don't need it to live.
I
We've already
like,
been
there's
through that.
gluten in weight. There's toxins and
See to everyone
Shivigans, get across to YouTube, hit subscribe, like, comment, share, all that sort of stuff.
sort of veggies.
To everyone
like,
watching, you can obviously hear what's happening right now. You can obviously hear what's happening right now. So people are watching this and they know exactly what I'm saying.
How many people?
They are tracking. I've got 7 right now. And
so, yeah, like trying to minimize my position by saying how many people are watching. Like, it doesn't matter how many people are in the fucking stream. This is content that goes up on the record. Now, every time you comment on, well, he actually blocked me, to be honest. Like, he actually blocked me. So since this. So I can't actually see if he comments on Chris's posts anymore. Yeah, that's just things. So we'll continue.
And they're obviously tracking what I'm saying, but they can see that what you're doing is, like I said in the intro, you're gish galloping. You're putting all these different things on the table, and they're not. It's making it harder for them to try and filter through it.
What's better.
So you said animals kill other animals, right? So you're using what animals do in the wild to base your moral and ethical compass on what you do in your society right now.
Well,
so if we were to do
vegans,
that,
well, not vegans, but vegan practices through farming kill.
Yeah, Avery, he sounds so stupid. I wonder if he realised just how stupid he sounds. So, I mean, I think his arguments are quite silly. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. I don't know whether he's actually thought about them. And see, the reason why I chose to debate this person was because he kept coming after Chris in his posts. And I kept calling him out to say, debate me live, debate me live, debate me live. And this was the only way I could do it, by saying, hey, you're being a bitch. And yeah, so hopefully he stops as a result of this, but we will continue.
Kill lots of animals and mice and birds and destroy their habitat. So why is one animal worth more to you than the other animal? Like, why is a cow
I'm happy to move to
worth
that point.
more than a bird or a mice?
See what's happening here? You're gish galloping. You're adding one other thing onto it.
Well,
I'm
you
happy
just
to get
can't
to that.
argue against
look,
it, and you're saying I'm doing something.
I'm willing to argue against that, but we still haven't.
Well, then
passed
put an argument against it. Don't say I'm doing it. Put an argument against it.
I'm willing to do that, but I'm not going to move to that when we haven't finished the last point that you made. So you said animals kill other animals.
I didn't finish it. Animals kill animals. Yeah,
exactly. And then I'm trying to unpack that so then I can get to what you really think on the situation. All right, so let's not move on to something else until we've gotten off of the table animals kill other animals, okay? Do you agree that we can do that?
I'm combining a few points together.
Do you have the intellectual honesty to continue on that path, or are you going to gish gallop and move to something else?
So gish galloping is the person who you're debating. I think they obviously know that they've lost, or they don't know that they're trying to hold on to their points so much by adding heaps of different arguments at one time in order to overwhelm the person who's trying to debate. So and I'm not letting that happen. So I'm not saying, like, look, I'm not going to... You're talking about animals dying in crop production. You're talking about gluten and it being healthier and all this sort of stuff, and animals kill other animals. Like, I'm not going to talk about those things until we've taken animals kill other animals off the table first. once we've gotten that off the table, then I would consider the debate won, providing I've, put the more rational case forward. But then from there, I would be willing to move on to those other things, but I'm not going to derail the conversation onto one of those other things and then wish-wash my way into these other arguments and then having the people who are watching lose track of where we're going. Now, I'm trying to stay on track. I'm trying to stay on the point and then hammer the point home. And, yeah.
Sorry, what?
So animals kill other animals. That's what you said, right?
I'm talking so loud.
So animals kill other animals, right? That's your argument?
That's just how nature works. That's how humans evolved. That's just nature.
There it is.
Okay, so you've appealed to nature, which is a logical fallacy because what happens in nature doesn't necessarily mean that we should be basing our moral and ethical code on what animals do in the wild, right?
So you're for like some morals that you can't kill animals.
Let's throw
and
out.
I'm not saying it's healthy.
Let's use.
That's the debate.
Let's use your.
It's healthy. You just saying it's immoral.
Let's use your same reasoning, right? And let's unplug animals kill other animals.
Is this the people want to hear this? Like, is this the content people want to hear? Actually, no. I don't care. This is my show. This is my content. This is what I want to. This is what I had planned for the show. So. Listen up if you made it this far.
Right? And let's plug in something else with your same reasoning, but a different context. Okay, so animals rape other animals. Kill other anims.
All right, let's start that again.
Let's use your...
It's healthy, you just saying it's immoral.
Let's use your same reasoning, right? And let's unplug animals kill other animals, right? And let's plug in something else with your same reasoning, but a different context. Okay, so animals rape other animals. So do you think that that's okay for me to then go and rape humans?
No.
Well, that just proves your inconsistency.
Well, where's your...
You just bit the bullet on that.
Where's your proof of animal rape?
Where's your proof of animal rape?
Yeah, so I think I'll go into it, but I'll just add this to it anyway. So where's your proof of that animals rape each other? Like, I don't think anyone other than Luke denies that animals rape each other or they have sex with each other and they don't want it to happen to them. I don't think anyone who isn't Luke, if you're watching this, man, bro, I think you're lying there. So we'll continue.
I don't even think I need to go any further.
Isn't that just breeding?
I don't think I need to go any further.
Sex?
I don't. Yeah.
Well, do you have any proof of animal rape?
We've got enough. There's enough on the internet right now to show that you've lost this argument because you don't hold consistent values.
You've gone to come on, support your argument. You gotta.
I did. I just demonstrated that your logic falls apart if used in a different context.
How do you know they're raping and not just breeding?
All right, I just paused it again. I've got Betty. This is my girl. She's my favorite friend. Yeah. Hey, girl. Loving the scritches upstairs here. Hey, puss. All right, I'll press play again.
Rape happens in nature, dude. Are you going to deny that?
Well, I'm saying...
No. Are you going to deny that or are you going to bite the bullet and say it happens?
Well, it happens in human culture too.
Exactly. Is it right in human culture?
So...
Is it right in human culture?
Breeding.
Like, he won't answer the question,
Luke, is it right in human culture? Yes or no?
What's the difference
yes or no?
between animals just breeding?
Is it in human culture, is rape accepted?
No.
No. There you go.
Then where's the rape in animal culture? Why isn't it breeding?
All right, so people following along, let me ask this question again. Do you think rape happens in the animal kingdom? Does rape happen? Yes or no?
Well, I guess so.
Obviously it does, right? I mean, Oh, it's just crazy.
So
maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just mating calls.
So anyone who has at least 5 brain cells knows and is able to bite the bullet and is able to be intellectually honest enough to admit that rape happens in the wild. And the reason you're not biting that bullet is because that takes your animals kill other animals off the table. And there's my argument. My argument wins.
No. It's like there's breeding as well. So is all breeding rape to you?
No, I never said that.
No, I'm asking a question. I know you never said that. It's a question. Why is all breeding rape to you?
Why are you derailing it? Why, like, you're taking...
No, I'm asking you a question back.
But that's not relevant to the conversation.
Yes, it is.
No, I'm saying...
you're saying it's not relevant.
To instances
I'm
of
asking
rape.
you a question back.
I'm pointing to instances of rape in the wild, right?
All right, let's bring the chair down too. You might get a better view of the LEDs under my bed. Have a sus. How cool is that? So cool, hey. I've got it set to cycling through the colours. Sorry, we'll continue.
And I'm using your logic to justify using what animals do in the wild to each other to humans. And you're saying it's wrong. I'm saying it's wrong.
They all raise them and they have packs.
Exactly. So that's why.
Thank you, Avery. Yeah, I think so too. I can change. I've got an app. It's hooked up to the Bluetooth. Hooked up to the Wi-Fi. Sorry, it's got that capabilities. And then I've got an app, and I can cycle through all the different colors, all the different like. I like it just plain white usually, but for the show I'll make it like this. But yeah, pretty sweet, eh?
We can't appeal to nature.
That's what animals do. So why do you only attack one negative?
Right.
And
so
humans do that too.
Look, so that's why we can't point to what happens in nature and use that to justify what we do in our society now. Do you understand that?
I need more proof of this, right? Rather than breeding.
No, hang on. But you bit the bullet. You said it happens. Now you're walking your claim back and saying, now I need more proof. Too. See, this is all I need. This is all I need.
We both don't agree with it, but there's lots of... How do you know it's right?
What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through this video and I'm going to clip out all the things where you've conceded, and every single time you comment on Chris's post...
Yeah, you do it selectively and make up your own bullshit.
No, not at all. I'm just going to use exactly what you said against you. Right? Because...
What's against me?
So now what you need to do...
All right, so I'm fading that out. You get the idea, right? So basically, yeah, if anyone wants to view that in its entirety, what I might do is I might download it from Facebook, upload it as a delisted link, and then link it to this YouTube video, and you can watch it in its entirety. That way, it's all there. That way, it's all there. You'll see that I didn't selectively edit it. You'll see the things that I said, and So basically, what I was trying to say. So the argument, the response was, animals kill other animals. We all know. Like I reckon I've been through this on the Shit Vegan show before. Animals kill other animals. Therefore, I can kill other animals, like for food. So basically, he's appealing to what animals do to each other in nature in order to justify doing that to them. And I'm taking that logic, that reasoning in its entirety and applying it to different contexts. So animals eat other animals, animals rape other animals, animals eat their children, animals, walk around naked and sniff each other's butts when they greet each other. You can't pick one thing that animals do in nature and leave out the rest. You have to, if you're using that as a justification, the conclusion of that justification is all these other things that animals do. If we were to pluck animals eating other animals out of society and leaving the rest, it's a logical fallacy. It's an appeal to nature. It's a fallacy. So we either pick none or pick it all. I'm not going to greet the next person I see by sniffing their ass. If me and my girlfriend have a child, I'm not going to kill and eat my child. I'm not going to use what animals do in nature to each other as a justification to do that to humans. I'm not going to use animals killing other animals and use that to kill animals here or kill humans. I'm not going to use animals rape other animals in order to justify raping humans. See, when we hear these arguments explained in these terms, they make a lot more sense, don't they? Oh shit, no, you're right. It's opening the narrow animals kill other animals and then expanding it to everything that's within that argument. So that was it. So now that I've been blocked, I don't think I will be able to comment anymore or go up against Luke in his posts. So yeah. But I think usually I do the shows that the shows go for about an hour. It's nearly an hour now, nearly 8:30, and yeah, I've got to get up really early in the morning. So I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna wind down and do a couple of my chores, and then I'm gonna go to bed. Brent Dong still waiting on my t-shirt. What size are you, mate? Brent Dong. How long you been here? Oh yeah, did I get back to you? Let me just check. No, I didn't. I haven't got back to you yet. Unless you can come around 10:30 tomorrow morning. Tomorrow. What am I doing tomorrow? Yeah. Medium. I've got a medium. I'll bring it tomorrow. There you go. You get your shirt tomorrow. You can try it on. Did you try one on? I reckon you tried one on. JJ, are you guys sitting in the same room? I've got, I think I've got another. Oh man, I've got to get some more because I ordered 15 when I first got them. One Tash Peterson's got. Chris Delaney's got 2. Don't know why. My mate Paul's got one. I got one. And a guy who I met at the Vegan Festival's got one. Deanna's got one. Who else? I don't know, but V-Spot Diner also. V-Spot Diner back up and running. So get over to V-Spot Diner. Wicked burgers, wicked fries, all the good shit. Yeah, let's all get like a thing to get a Shit Vegans meetup over at V-Spot Diner, and we can do a Shit Vegan show at V-Spot. That'd be cool. I'll have to organise with the manager, Karen, the manager. I want to be all Karen. But yeah, that's it. Tomorrow I'll bring you a shirt, Brenton, and fuck it, I might order some more in the coming days. Text me your size, Avery, and I'll get one sent to you. Or when we hang out, I'll bring one to you. Shit Vegans. I might get them printed on something a bit better. This is a brand called Fruit of the Loom or something. Yeah, B-Dong. Brendong. Will Mr. JJ be there too? Because he left me a nice comment today, reminding me of some times we've had. What about the beats, though? That's what's up. Free stream music, man. All right. Yeah. Let us do it. All right. I'm going to leave you to it. Thanks, everyone, for checking in the Shit Vegan show out. First one back. I always feel fucking stoked as fuck after it. So get over to YouTube, hit subscribe, youtube.com/shitvegans, or just type shitvegans into YouTube. You'll be able to find it. Even into Google, I think you'll find everything. Link tr.ee/shitvegans for all the socials. Instagram, Facebook, all that jazz. Get liking, get following, get sharing. Share Shit Vegans around. I want to like try and keep this going. Keep going heavily. So, yeah. Let me leave y'all to it. This has been Shit Vegans. Just getting all my practice in. All right. Peace. Catch you later. Shit Vegans, boy.